Okay. Today is going to be a scene out of New York City. So, good luck, Donna Mae. We're going to make an E for effort. We're going to put it over here. We're going to start with a little building down here. We're just going to, what I want to do is just make a, building. Oh, I'm going to start with this little building down here. And it's going to be really simple and fly with the pen kind of a deal. And knowing me, I'm probably going to try and put in as much as I possibly can, which I shouldn't do. So I'm going to try and not do that, but yeah, I have no idea how I think and how I work. And this is up on a roof here. I'm looking at Google Earth because obviously I am not in New York City. Let's make it closer. Yeah, I am in Montevideo, Minnesota, so I'm kind of quite a ways away from New York City. Yep. This is just some buildings. I have no idea where they're at. It's just a big part of New York. And there's windows all over the place. Because so many people are living in New York City. Yep. We'll put another big building right here. Okay, so they don't have to be, I'm not trying to recreate a photograph. I'm drawing from a photograph. But you don't have to recreate the photograph. And I totally respect the people that do that. I think that's awesome. And if I could do that, I might. But there is something to say for interpretation too. So we'll go with that. In my particular case, it's all interpretation. And the more you do, the better you get. Don't forget that, everybody. Don't just take and give up because you're like, oh, I can't do that. No, that's perfectly fine. Whatever you do is good. Just do what works for you. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. Is doing a skyline in New York City. Oh, there's a building over here too. And yes, I will pan up when I'm done, so you can see what a mess of buildings New York City has. I have been to New York City, actually. And I mostly took the subways. If you're going to go to New York, just remember, once you get there, go ahead and download a app for the subway. New York City subway, and you will end up getting on the I think I was there for 2.5 days. I think maybe it was like a really long weekend, and you can actually navigate the whole city through the subway, which is what I did. I got to the point doing it so much, even in just a very short time that I was there, I was able to navigate the whole city. It was actually pretty cool. Although I would have really rather have taken a taxi somewhere. Just to experience somebody driving me around New York City. I would have loved that. Done that. I didn't get that opportunity, which is kind of sad. I really wish I would have gotten that opportunity. And we were also too late to see the Statue of Liberty, although we did get to ride on the ferry that goes across the water. So that was actually kind of fun. I actually enjoyed that. The company I was with wasn't very happy about the whole trip. It's just not a very, just didn't enjoy the moment. So there's that. And behind this building, there's another great big building, because there's always another great big building. And this one is full of windows. So we're just going to do that. And whoever took this picture, because this is on Google Earth, by the way. If I didn't already say that, that's exactly where it is. So whoever took this picture didn't, they must have been high up in a building. So, yeah, that's okay. And there's all kinds of floors on this building. And then there's another building. It's just continuous buildings after buildings after buildings. And there's also the Empire State Building. So we're just going to throw that in there because I want to. And this is basically over here as far as in my picture, but we're just going to put it right here. Yeah. The Empire State Building, yep. And this picture was taken after 9/11 because I see a big building in the back replacing the Twin Towers. I was in New York after that was all built. So yeah, and there we go. There's the Empire State Building. In the background of all these buildings are more buildings. So we're just gonna give you the illusion of a lot of buildings. Way in the background, you're gonna see the water. And everything else is buildings. Little buildings, tall buildings. I mean, I just don't get that. I like living in the city since I experienced the city. But this, this is a lot of interesting, and there's some beautiful clouds in the sky. So we're gonna go Google Earth. New York City. Because, yep, New York is also not just a state, it's a city. So, yeah. Okay. It's time to paint it in. All right, so the other thing we're going to do is I've gotten like 3 packages of QOR, and I put them in full pans, and they just hang out in here. They live in this tin. And if you ever get QOR, you get like 6 in the tin, I think. Or is it 9? I'm thinking 6. They're beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And do I use them often? No, I do not. So we need to find a good brush. It's not too big. We're going to start with a 6. And the QOR paints just soak up the water. It's just amazing. I'm going to put it over here so you can see. As soon as you touch it, you got color. And we want it to be diluted because we want it to, I want it diluted. I want my sky to be like that. And I don't see a purple, so we're going to take alizarin crimson and add it to the blue. Get some kind of a purple going on. We're going to throw that in there too, because that's what the sky looks like there. Okay, so that's pretty nice. Let's try this blue again. Just like that. Okay, and all these buildings are either yellow or rusty orange. We're not going to leave it rusty orange. We're going to just throw some colors in there because that's what that looks like. Naples yellow. Dried up pretty good. Let's try this. And this building here is more blue. Put some more blue in there. If you ever decide to go to New York, you have to go through Times Square. Definitely want to be down there at night. My friend and I had a motel that was just off of Times Square. So it was at that time I smoked cigarettes. I don't smoke anymore. But at that time I did, and I was able to go down to Times Square. I think it was like midnight or so. And I wasn't afraid because there's so much security going on. It's actually pretty cool. You can feel safe in Times Square. Just make sure that when you put money or things in your pocket, no matter where you are, when you're visiting places that you're not used to, you should always put things like that in your front pocket. It's just better to do stuff like that because, you know, pickpockets are real. And no, I never got pickpocketed. But it makes me wonder of, you know, people that do. And it's fine. I mean, everybody does their own thing. So, visiting New York on a weekend, I say yes. I say yes, do it for the weekend. I wouldn't think that I would want to do it. I definitely don't want to move there, That's a no. Let's try some of this. Transparent Pyro Orange. What a pretty color. Now what's happening here is the sun is hitting these buildings. So then it's making them look like they're a different color. So we'll put some color on these buildings. Yeah. Yep, we'll put some there too. I hope everybody is having a great day. I've had my mind set on getting some new gouache paints. But, I mean, I love my watercolor. I really, really do. Let's try another. Oh, here, look at here. I missed it. These paints, if you look on the edge, I don't know if you can see the edge of them. I've already wrote on them. And check out this beautiful purple. Okay, so we can water that down a little bit. And we can add some to the bottom of the sky. Put some dots in there. Put some orange on there. New York City seems kind of orangey. I hope everybody enjoys their day. And now I'm going to get closer to that painting. Pan up to my computer. New York City. And there you go. My version of New York City. Everybody have a great day. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Talk to you soon. Bye.